You're listening to the Bachelor, all the latest in television entertainment bold.
When you're a public figure, everything you do gets heavily scrutinized. Bachelor Nation's Clare Crawley has never been one to shy away from speaking her mind. When a recent social media commenter came for her parenting skills, the beloved star of season 16 of The Bachelorette was quick to fire back with a powerful response. Keep reading for more on the tense interaction. Bachelorette star finally ties the knot. Clare Crawley went on 4 shows within the Bachelor franchise to find love. She appeared on Bachelor in Paradise twice, along with Bachelor Winter Games. Fans first fell in love with her when she was a contestant on Juan Pablo's season of The Bachelor. She famously told him off after he dumped her in the finale. Clare went on to briefly find love with Dale Moss on The Bachelorette, but it wasn't until she was done with the franchise that she found love. She went public with her romance with Mascot Sports CEO Ryan Dawkins in 2022. They welcomed their daughter, Rowan Lily, in January 2024. The couple married in 2023. Clare just shocked everyone by admitting that the 2023 marriage wasn't legal. Click here for all the details on her real wedding to her baby daddy. Clare Crawley dreamed of being a mom her whole life. Her dream finally came true earlier this year via surrogacy. A troll left a nasty comment on the Bachelor Nation star's sweet birthday tribute to Ryan Dawkins. According to the hater, they stayed at the same hotel as Clare and little family. The social media commenter claimed that Clare and her husband were on their phones the entire time and ignoring their young daughter. Clare didn't take criticism of her parenting very well. She reposted the comment on her IG story with a terse clapback. Clare Crawley wrote that she and her husband are good parents. She called the person out for also being on their phone to write such a hateful comment. The Bachelor Nation star said there were many reasons she could have been on her phone. Maybe she was checking on her mom, who has dementia, or she could have been making appointments or even working. She pointed out that the person had no idea why she was on her phone, and it was none of their business anyway. She followed up with another post calling the person a stalker. Fans are on her side. The exchange between Clare and the troll was posted on Reddit, and the majority of comments were on the former Bachelorette star's side. Bravo, Clare. As the person is leaving this comment, on her phone, why don't you disconnect and be present? I think Clare is one of the self-aware women out there. She speaks her truth and calls out the baloney stuff. Lol. I honestly don't get people that feel the need to comment stuff like this or worse on people's social media. She saw her all weekend, but didn't have the audacity to walk up and tell Clare to her face to put her phone down. What a clone. People are so weird. I could never be someone famous enough to be recognized in public because you can't do anything without some keyboard warrior commenting as if they know your life. Preaching about how phones ruin human interaction via public comment on influencers' profile. None makes sense. Absolutely unhinged comment from the troll, and I'm glad they responded to it. Clare Crawley, former Bachelorette star, has always been candid about her life in the public eye, but recently, she found herself addressing criticism on an especially personal topic, her parenting skills. Crawley, who has shared much of her journey with fans, from reality TV stardom to motherhood, didn't hesitate to clap back when a social media commenter tried to shame her parenting choices. The incident unfolded after Clare posted a heartwarming snapshot of her family on Instagram. Her post celebrated a small yet meaningful milestone with her child, sparking an outpouring of love and support from fans. But amid the flood of positive comments, there was one that stood out like a sore thumb. Someone questioned her abilities as a mother. The comment suggested that Clare, being a reality TV star, was somehow unqualified to be a good parent and insinuated that her fame-driven lifestyle was incompatible with raising a child. Clare, known for her resilience and directness, wasn't about to let such a remark slide. In a response both measured and impactful, she highlighted a broader issue many mothers face: the unjust criticism and unwarranted opinions from strangers about their parenting. Clare's reply wasn't just a defense of her own capabilities, but also a reminder that parenting looks different for everyone and that judgment, based on superficial understanding, is unfair and harmful. Being a parent doesn't come with a manual, she wrote. There's no perfect way to do it, and we all do the best we can with the love and resources we have. My child is happy, healthy, and thriving. And that's what matters most. Her response resonated with many, particularly mothers, who often feel judged or scrutinized. Clare's journey to motherhood has been unique and complex. After dealing with fertility challenges and openly discussing her struggles, Clare's decision to embrace non-traditional paths to create her family was inspiring. When she announced the birth of her child, the news was celebrated widely by fans and fellow parents who understood the courage it takes to share such intimate aspects of one's life. This isn't the first time Clare has spoken out against online trolls or critics. During her time on The Bachelorette, she was known for her unfiltered honesty and for standing up to those who questioned her choices. Whether it was rejecting unrealistic standards of beauty or standing her ground against contestants who tried to undermine her, Clare's assertiveness and authenticity were part of what made her memorable. But now, as a mother, Clare's protective nature has intensified. Her social media presence has shifted focus, showing more of her family life and less of the glamour associated with reality TV. Still, with that transparency comes vulnerability, and Clare has become a target for those who feel entitled to voice opinions on how she should live her life. In addressing the criticism, Clare's message was clear. No one has the right to judge how another person chooses to parent. In the era of social media, where glimpses of someone's life are often misconstrued as the full picture, it's easy to forget that these snippets don't tell the entire story. Clare reminded her followers that making assumptions about a person's parenting based on a few posts is not only misguided, but can also perpetuate harmful stereotypes. Her response sparked a broader conversation about the pressures mothers face to meet societal expectations. Many supporters shared their own stories of being judged for their parenting styles, from breastfeeding choices to how they discipline their children. It's a conversation that's needed, especially in a time where social media can amplify negativity and lead to undue stress for parents trying to do their best. Clare's post and subsequent response not only silenced the negativity, but also served as an empowering statement for other parents dealing with similar scrutiny. It highlighted the importance of support and empathy over judgment. Clare's focus remains on creating a loving, nurturing environment for her child, a focus that shouldn't be overshadowed by the opinions of those who only see fragments of her reality. Moreover, her reaction exemplified the strength of standing up against online bullying and shaming. For someone in the public eye, it's all too common to be reduced to labels and stereotypes. Yet, Clare continues to show that she's not defined by her past on reality TV or by others' perceptions of her. Instead, she's defined by the love she pours into her family and the authenticity she brings to every part of her life. In a world quick to criticize, Clare Crawley's response was a breath of fresh air, a reminder that behind every post is a person doing their best to navigate life's challenges. For Clare, her journey into motherhood has been one filled with perseverance, love, and an unwavering commitment to her child. Her clapback